Hello, Isabel. Hello, Sean. I'm doing alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. This is the final stop. And new men's speed champion Jasper Troy. Well, at least they got the thing off El Grande, at least. Because he is a main roster dude. Yeah, not exactly the best look. So they might do the same thing with that that chick that won season 2. They'll probably do the same thing with her. Who knows? Well, tonight's Friday Night SmackDown is going to be exciting. Absolutely, we've got it's going to be action-packed tonight here on SmackDown. It's going to be action-packed here tonight here on SmackDown. Indy Hartwell, the WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell will meet Tatum Paxley tonight on NXT. Here on SmackDown, excuse me. I was going to say, it's Fridays, Bateman. Sorry. But we've got this and a whole lot more planned here tonight here on the final SmackDown before King and Queen of the Ring. Feel bad for Javon. He's facing Gunther. Yep, he's gonna get destroyed. John Cena has nothing to do with Nikki Bella's heel turn, man. And we're kicking things off with the Kathy and Mary Express. It's Wade's favorite tag team. Oh, will you stop? The following contest is for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Making their way to the ring, the challengers, Kathy English and Mary Quinn, the Kathy and Mary Express. Now she turned heel because Triple H is stupid. Exactly, we've got 10 heels on Raw and 7 baby faces. Way too many heels for Monday Night Raw. Hi, Wade. Are we looking at our next Women's Tag Team Champions? 8 faces if you count AJ Lee. Well, I don't really, because she's not active, because she's not on the Raw roster page. I only count her if she's on the Raw roster page, but she's not. And their opponents. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Vanessa Rogers and Ann Harris. Two fan favorite tag teams going at it. Yeah, Mary Quinn and Kathy defeated Fatal Attraction last week to earn this opportunity. What did I think of Joe Hendry's new song about Ethan and Chelsea? It was good. Oh, why is the phone ringing, man? Everyone just left. God, I love when that happens. When my whole family leave the house, then the phone rings. God, I love when that happens. Vanessa Rogers starting things off here with Mary Quinn, tag made. Kathy and Mary will be looking to become 3-time women's tag teams champions. Oh, they've held these championships. The ones that Ann and Vanessa carry, they've held them twice. This will be their 4th overall tag title win if they win here tonight. God forbid if Kathy and Mary win the titles here tonight. God forbid. Oh. Trick Williams just gets endless amount of title opportunities. No matter how many times he loses, he still gets more opportunities. Ann Harris, and now the tag made to Ann Harris. And Kathy and Mary now. Looking for their 3rd tag team championship, but 4th overall. Cover on Ann. This is Ann and Vanessa's first time being tag team champions here on the main roster. They're 2-time tag team champions on NXT. They're 2-time tag team champions on NXT. Where are my parents? They're going out today. They're going to a band. They're going to see AC/DC, the band, today. Yeah, they're going to see them today. Vanessa with a neck breaker. And Vanessa with a neck breaker. Well, Vanessa and Ann, this is the first time these two teams have ever collided in tag team action. Absolutely, this is the first time these two teams have ever met in tag team competition. Ann and Vanessa were looking forward to this match. They talked about how much they were looking forward to this match because they've never wrestled Ann and Vanessa in their careers. Yeah, my brother's gone with them. Mum, Dad, and my brother have all gone with them. So yes, I guess you can say I'm home alone. Don't worry, no burglars will come to my house. Don't worry, no burglars will be coming to my house. Oh, man! Oh! There goes Ann Harris. Oh, no. There goes Ann Harris. Tag made. Your nightmare might become a reality, Wade. Oh, no. Oh! And look at this. Oh, man. And that could be it. And that could be it. Oh, and Ann makes the save. And Ann Harris saves it. Just in time. We almost had new tag team champions. We almost had new tag team champions. What a nightmare that could have been. What a nightmare that would have been if that became a reality. And look at this. Green handle slam. Green handle slam on Rogers. Oh, so close again. Vanessa Rogers just in time. Better get your traps ready. That was close. And I'll roll up on Quinn. Oh, the kick out. What a great way to start off Friday Night SmackDown. Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Tag made, and here comes and Harris. This is a fantastic way to start off Friday Night SmackDown. Tag team titles, two of the most prideful tag teams on the roster. And two of the biggest fan favorite tag teams on the roster as well. And both of these teams are fan favorites. Vanessa gets free. Tag. And now Mary able to get free. Tag made. Here comes Kathy. And now Kathy English charges towards Ann. Choke slam! Ann with a choke slam on Kathy. And Mary makes the save. And now Ann Harris. And now Ann Harris has Kathy. Tag made. Look at this. And there it is. Boom! And that'll do it. And the champs retain. Dun 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 dun. Wow, what a match. Ann and Vanessa with the Doomsday device. And they pick up the win. Here are your winners and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers. What a great way to start off SmackDown. And Kathy and Mary showing respect. And Ann and Vanessa showing respect to Kathy English and Mary Quinn. And oh, look out! The Raging Flame! The Raging Flame from behind! Ann Harris! Vanessa, Kiana, and Alba from behind just jumped the champs and Kathy and Mary. The Raging Flame sending a message to the tag division. And Kiana James with a 401k on Kathy. Oh, man. And the Raging Flame sending a message to the tag team division. And Kathy and Mary being dumped to the outside. And our Alba Fire has Ann Harris and drops her with a gory bomb. And Nessa with the Raging Wave. The Raging Flame of Nessa, Alba, and Kiana laying waste to the tag team champions and Kathy and Mary. And look at that. Nessa and Alba have made it clear they want the tag team championships. Vanessa and Alba want the tag team titles. The Raging Flames sending a message to the women's tag team division. We will run this division. Hey Chris, Finn, McDonough. Hey, I want to say thanks for coming to our aid last week. Hey, no problem. Hey, no problems, okay. You know, when this whole Death Rider thing blows over, I want another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Don't worry, Finn. Don't worry, Finn. I promise I'll give you a rematch. Hey, look, man. I told the two of you to stay out of my business last week. Look, JD, it's okay. JD, it's alright. Sorry. I know you didn't want us to get involved, but we had to. So, how is Sky doing? Better. She's finally out of her neck brace. Christopher Reigns. Christopher Reigns. How are you doing, Roman Reigns wannabe? How are you? Would you two mind? Hello, Drew. I can't win a World Heavyweight Championship match anymore, McIntyre. So, how have you been? Very cute coming from you. I'm just letting you know I'm coming for that championship. And you're going to keep it nice and warm for me. I don't care if it's Dean Ambrose or if it's you. I'm going to be next in line for that championship. And Nicholas Aldis has told me that the two of us will be having a little fight tonight. You and me, one-on-one tonight, Drew? That sounds that sounds promising. I'll see you in the ring. And don't fall flat on your face after I'm done with you. Because that championship will soon be mine. Well, Drew, if you do meet me for this championship, I'll make sure you flop another world title opportunity. Oh. See you around. Chris Reigns and Drew McIntyre tonight. That's going to be awesome. Oh, absolutely. And look who's joining us on commentary. It's MJF, the Intercontinental Champion. The champion of the continent. Bateman. Yeah, get it right next time. I'm the champ of the continent. Well, here comes the man that you'll be facing this Sunday at the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. Sami Zayn. This man doesn't even deserve an opportunity at my championship. But you know what? That's fine. I will embarrass, I will humble hit this man. The following contest is Seth Rollins making his way to the ring. From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn will be looked to become a 4-time Intercontinental Champion this Sunday, where he meets the champion of the continent, MJF. That's more like it, Bateman. Well, Sami Zayn takes on Grayson Waller of the Aussie Icons in singles action. Dun 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 dun. Say so, now the pop better lay low, and the boss of the salt don't say foe, mother Maymo, I can't stop. And his opponent, representing the Aussie Icons from Sydney, Australia, Grayson Waller! Well, it's time for some of the Grayson Waller effect. And it's time for Sami Zayn to have some of that Grayson Waller effect here on Friday Night SmackDown. You know, I like this kid. I like this Grayson kid. He reminds me a lot of that moron, The Miz. But the difference is, Waller is more tolerable than that Miz idiot. I wouldn't really call him tolerable, but I kind of get where you're coming from. Still to come later tonight, Cassie Lewis and Skip Jarko will be, well, doing another celebration of their AAA title victory. Well, they did successfully retain their titles this past Monday on Raw against Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. So they've got every right to they've got every right if they want to celebrate again. Grayson Waller has a headlock on Sami Zayn. That's it, Grayson. Soften him up for me, man. Max, I think you're a little bit concerned about Sami Zayn. I'm not concerned about Sami Zayn. Why would I be worried about Samuel Zayn? Huh? Why would I be worried about Samuel Zayn? Well, he could defeat you this Sunday. Oh, and take your Intercontinental title. Went for a Swanton Bomb and missed. He's not taking my title. He is not taking my title. Now look at Grayson Waller here putting his feet on the ropes. But Sami Zayn able to kick out. That's it, Grayson. Soften him up for me. I'm just saying, I would like Grayson Waller to soften Sami up for me, so that way my job will be much more easier Sunday in St. Louis. Yeah, we'll be heading to St. Louis, Missouri this Sunday for the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. Sami Zayn now has Waller in trouble. Oh, big brain buster. And a clothesline. Get up. Now Sami Zayn wanting Grayson Waller to get to his feet. Oh, I think we know what Sami Zayn's thinking here. Oh! And takes out Grayson Waller. What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at, Samuel? Oh, look out! Oh! Oh! And Sami Zayn just threw Waller right into MJF. Oh, that was a bit unnecessary. That was very unnecessary and uncalled for by Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb to put Waller away. Oh, and Waller holds on. That was very unnecessary from Sami Zayn. And now Grayson Waller looking to take advantage of the situation here. And now, oh, Waller had something in mind. Waller had something in mind, but it backfired. Haluva kick, and that is one hell of a kick. Zayn gets the win over Waller. Dun, 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 dun. Here is your winner, Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn knocks off Grayson Waller and MJF from behind. And MJF ripping off his suit. And MJF now going after Sami Zayn, his challenger for the Intercontinental Championship. And now MJF. Get your ass up. Oh, look out. Oh, Sami Zayn avoided it. Oh, Haluva kick to the champ. MJF went to use his diamond ring, but Sami Zayn KOs the champ. Will that be MJF's fate Sunday as Sami Zayn looks to become a four-time Intercontinental Champion? Well, MJF's plan didn't go accordingly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you to this pre-taped sit-down interview earlier tonight. The CEO, Patrick Ballantine, was in a sit-down interview earlier tonight with Carmella and Candice LeRae, as these two were heading into the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And this is how this whole face-off went down between these two. Candice, Mella, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and sit down and discuss this. This Sunday, the two of you will be colliding in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And I'm going to be asking you two some series of questions, and I want you to answer them with your honesty. With utmost honesty. Carmella, I'm going to start with you. What will it mean to win the... Whoa. Patrick, you should be asking me first. Why? Why should you be asked first? Because I am a veteran, Mella. Look at you. You're nothing but just beauty. That's all you are. Do you know why the fans like you, Carmella? It's not because of your talent. These people don't like you because they think you're talented. They like you because they find you hot. They like you because they find you hot. So then that way they can find photos of you on Google and then put them on their wall before they go to bed every night. That's why they like you, Carmella. Not because of your talent in the ring. Okay, fine. The question I was going to ask Carmella will be for you, Candice. What would it mean to you to win the Queen of the Ring and have the crown of Queen and earn yourself a title shot at your brand's champion? Well, that's a very simple question, Patrick, and it's obvious what my answer is. Of course it would mean the world to me to win the Queen of the Ring tournament, because I was rightfully robbed of my women's championship. Indy Hartwell might have gotten the upper hand on me at WrestleMania, but I am going to win my baby back. That championship, I worked my ass off to win, and it was ripped away from me in 3 months. So of course, becoming queen means a lot to me. So then that way I can get another match with Indy Hartwell, and then I can get my revenge for WrestleMania and win back my championship. Well, same question, but for you, Carmella. Well, Pat, becoming Queen of the Ring will be great, because I know the Mella army want to see Carmella, the most beautiful woman in WWE, become women's champion. I am everybody's chosen. I am everybody's chosen wrestler to become women's champion. You know, I respect you, Candice. You got a lot of talent. But Mella is money. And I am going to make you go tap, tap, tap. And so then I will wear the crown, and I will become Queen of the Ring. And then it will be me and Indy Hartwell at SummerSlam for the women's championship. And then I will make her heart quit, and I will make her heart go tap, tap, tap. And then I will become, and then everyone will say, and new WWE Women's Champion, the most beautiful woman, Carmella. No, they don't. The fact these idiots cheer you, Carmella, is pathetic. I've been doing this longer than you, and I deserve that title. A pretty face like you doesn't deserve a championship. Women like me, who bust our ass off and showcase our talent. Are you trying to rip off Lucy Wright? Because Carmella, nobody cares about you anymore. This division has moved on past you. And you're trying to be a part of a division that you no longer belong in. We've moved past the pretty faces. We're now all about the talent. Is that so? Well, Candice, I have been long deserving another shot at the championship. So, Candice, you can bring your A game. You can bring your best. And I will bring my best. And no matter who walks away with the crown, will more than likely be the next women's champion. And Candice, how does it feel that your husband Johnny Gargano has called Lola Vice to help him and Ciampa instead of you? Oh. Doesn't that bother you? That your own husband had to call somebody else to come help you? To come help him and Ciampa with their problems? You first of all, and you won't have Wanda to help bail you out this time like she always did when you were champion. First of all, you keep my husband's name out of your mouth, Mella. Otherwise, what I will do to you at the Queen of the Ring tournament finals, I will embarrass you in front of your son. Patrick, I believe this interview's done. You keep my son's name out of your mouth. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do about it? I'll see you Sunday, bitch. No, Candice. I'll see you Sunday. Oh! Wow, a very intense face-to-face between Carmella and Candice. Carmella slapping the face of Candice LeRae for mentioning her son. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Ivy Nile, Julius and Brutus, the Creed Brothers. All the Creed Brothers ready for tag team action as they meet the War Raiders. Bang, 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 dun dun dun, dun 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 And their opponents, representing the Death Riders, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders. "100 days for a great reign, Alexa and Charlotte." It was a good reign, but it was a good reign, but I felt there could have been more they could have done with it. But it's like what I said. It's like what I said in my Raw video. All Triple H can rely on these days is doing random heel turns and random title changes. That's all he can do nowadays. Because he can't be creative, and he can't be creative. Doing constant title switches is not creative. Well, yes, I am happy John Cena's IC champion, and I'm not going to complain about Cena winning the title from Dominic, but a part of me believes that Dominic is probably going to win the title back. They'll either do a rematch next week, or they'll probably do it at Survivor Series because it's in San Diego. And then Dirty Dom gets the title back. The War Raiders looking to build momentum heading into Sunday. You don't think Gunther takes it from Cena? Either Cena stays champion until his final match, or Dirty Dom wins it back. They'll either give it back to Dom, or whoever wins the tournament will take the title from Cena. Yeah, the War Raiders would love nothing more than to build momentum heading into Sunday for their big match against the LWO for the World Tag Team titles. And there's a good old Viking experience there from the War Raiders. Well, I guess you can call that the Raider experience. That's actually that's actually not a bad name. Well, it's better than Viking experience, I can tell you that. Oh. And look at this. And now Ivy Nile obviously helping out her Creed brothers. Personally, I would like Sheamus to win the Intercontinental title, but I highly doubt that's ever going to happen. If Sheamus wins the whole tournament, then I'd be like, yes, have Sheamus take the IC title from Sheamus. Have Sheamus take the IC title from John Cena. But I doubt they do face versus face. But this is Triple H. This is Triple H we're talking about. This is the guy that does heel versus heel matches. Oh, Ivar had plans. Yeah, Ivar had big plans. Oh, look at that athleticism! Wow, look at that athleticism from Julius Creed. And Eric pushing Julius off. And now Brutus. And Brutus going up. And Brutus going after Eric on the outside. And a big fight going on the outside between Brutus and Eric. And a fight going on the outside. Yeah, a fight going on the outside. This is getting ugly. And Julius top rope. Shooting star press. Shooting star press by Creed. Oh, so close. And now Julius. And Julius Creed now has Ivar. Big clothesline. Has Ivar. Big clothesline. This could be it. Oh, man. So close. Oh, man. That was close. Oh, that was close for the Creeds. Very close indeed. That was very close indeed for the Creed brothers. And now Eric and Brutus are still fighting on the outside. Oh! And they're still fighting amongst themselves on the outside. And now Ivar. And now Ivar heading up to the top rope. Doom Salts! War Raiders get another win! Dun, 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 dun. And the War Raiders pick up another win. Here are your winners, the War Raiders. The War Raiders pick up another win here on SmackDown. The War Raiders continue to dominate here on SmackDown. I'm telling you, these guys are going to be... I'm telling you, joining up with Moxley has been the best thing that has ever happened to the War Raiders. I can agree with you, Wade. Allying with Moxley has turned the careers of Ivar and Eric around. DIY. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. Welcome to your doomsday. So, Johnny, Ciampa, you got yourself a new friend. That's not gonna stop you from your... That's not gonna stop you, or it's not gonna save you. Lola Vice, you say you shake your ass and want to knock people out? Well, that's not going to happen. You're not going to knock me out. The only thing that you're going to be getting is choked out. By the doomsday. TikTok, DIY. Because time is running out. Welcome to your doomsday. We are DIY. The following contest is a 6-person tag team match. Seth will fall, making their way to the ring. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. Well, DIY and Lola Vice take on the new arrival of Doomsday Decay. Karrion Kross, Kevin Dangerfield, and Scarlett. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. If you want to come and get it. Dun, come and medic. And their tag team partner, Lola Vice. Well, Lola Vice, well, DIY called upon Lola Vice to give them a helping hand. It's like what Carmella mentioned earlier, like, would it bother Candice? Does it bother Candice that she wasn't called upon? Well, she's focusing on her own thing, and so is Johnny Gargano. That's what's going on here. They're all focusing on their own thing. Dun 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 dun. It's time for their war. Pasturins doom cannot endure. The end is here. The end is here. Fall and pray. No, it's not. And their opponents, Scarlett, Kevin Dangerfield, and Karrion Kross, the Doomsday Decay. Fall and pray. Dun 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 dun. Fall and pray. Dun 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 dun. Fall and pray. Fall and pray. Fall and pray. The Doomsday Decay. This is their debut as a threesome. Jeez, just look at this. This is what you call a power group. Fall and pray. Well, here we go. I don't really. Triple H got rid of him. Tommaso Ciampa starting things off here with Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross made his return to WWE several weeks ago, and he caught Kevin Dangerfield flirting with Scarlett, and funny enough, Karrion wanted to kill the guy. Well, Scarlett wanted Kevin and Kross to be a team and work together. But Kross was so against the idea that Scarlett literally threatened to file a divorce on Kross if he didn't do what she wanted for a change. It's always been about what Karrion wanted, but now it's about what Scarlett wants. Big clothesline there by Ciampa. Tag made, and here comes Johnny Gargano. Tag made to Johnny. Now, and Karrion makes the tag to Kevin Dangerfield. I don't miss Karrion. I don't. I only miss Scarlett. That's about it. Because she was always great to watch. even if all she was doing was just standing around. Oh. Could have done so much with her with the current roster, but nope. They just wanted her to stand around and look pretty. Just want her to be a manager. Oh, look at this. And funny, the moment they go out to the independents, because I don't like him. Why do I have to like him, Armin? Why do I have to like him? Everyone has their likes and dislikes. And look at it, and tag. Here comes Scarlett, and Lola Vice now gets tagged in, and here we go. Come on, Johnny, get out of the ring. You want your team disqualified? No. Scarlett now entering the ring. Lola Vice and Scarlett now going at it. Oh, big clothesline by Scarlett, and a big clothesline by Scarlett. Tag made. Tag made again. You frequent tags in and out. In comes Karrion Kross now with Ciampa. This is good strategy. Just constantly tagging in and out. That's how you handle it. That's how you handle the situations. You got to keep tagging. Oh, and a big neck breaker by Kross, and a big neck breaker there by Ciampa. And Kross gets the shoulders up. And a big knee into the corner by Ciampa. And now Ciampa has Karrion Kross. Knees to the back. Project Ciampa. Oh, and look at that. And Scarlett. And Scarlett making the save. And, oh, and Kross. With Doomsday Saito. With Doomsday Saito. And look at Lola. And look at this. And now an all-out brawl breaking out on the outside. And Karrion Kross with the cross jacket. And there's the win. And the Doomsday Decay get the win. Fall and pray. Fall and pray. Here are your winners. Karrion Kross, Kevin Dangerfield, and Scarlett. And all out chaos ensued on the outside, and that allowed Karrion Kross to take advantage with the Doomsday Saito, and then the cross jacket. The Doomsday Decay with a statement win. Well, there they are, the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Cassie Lewis and Skip Jarko, they are ready. They are going to have a celebration of their successful title defense over Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. And it's next. And we're back live here on SmackDown. My God, just look at this ring. It looks absolutely lovely. They've really overdone themselves with this celebration. Aussie Icons. Let's go. Aussie Icons. Grayson Waller. Aussie Icons. Skip Jarko. Aussie Icons. Cassie Lewis. Aussie Icons. Because that's who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions, Cassie Lewis and Skip Jarko. Those titles look fantastic on the shoulders of Cassie Lewis and Skip Jocko. Yeah, they won the titles during a AAA show, defeating Mr. Iguana and his tag team partner. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. But then they successfully retained their titles this past Monday against Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. You're looking in the eyes of one of the best couples, Bateman. Friday night, are you ready to celebrate with the greatest and sexiest couple in the world, Skip Jocko and the Aussie Ace, Cassie Lewis? You both suck. You both suck. You both suck. No, we don't suck because we've got championship gold. We've got championship gold to prove it. We are a better couple than Miz and Maurice. We are a better couple. We are a better couple than AJ Lee and CM Punk. We're even better than Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Do you want to know who else we're better than? Who else are we better than? Zack Ryder and Chelsea Green. Woo, woo, woo! You know it! And we are even better. Mary and Kathy. Mary and Kathy. Oh, please. I'm a champion unlike them. And we are also better than say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. What's this moron doing here? What is this moron doing here? Ho ho! You gotta believe, Wade. What is this moron doing here? Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. What is this moron doing out here? No one said his name. Skippy, Skipper and Cassandra, congratulations on winning the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships. Say his name and he appears. Skip and Cassie, congratulations on becoming the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Honestly, the two of you truly deserve it. What are you doing out here? We didn't say your name. You know, here's the thing, honestly, I was expecting Skip Jocko to say my name. That's why I came out here. We believe. I was very confident he was about to say my name, so that's why I came out here. But listen, I'm out here because I want to challenge the two of you for your mixed tag team championships. Where's your partner? I don't see anyone. Where's your partner? I don't see anybody out here with you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my partner is here. Yeah, alright, Isabel. Oh, I have a partner. And she's definitely here. Oh, I have someone, alright. Say her name and she appears. I believe in Emily Jackson. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And oh my God! And Emily Jackson just creamed Cassie Lewis with the cake. What the hell? Oh, look out! And now Joe Hendry with the standing ovation to Jocko. TNA's Emily Jackson and Joe Hendry have just laid out the self-proclaimed best couple in the world. And Joe Hendry, oh man, and Skip Jocko just gets pied as well. Oh no! Joe Hendry and Emily Bell and the Cassie Lewis with cream all over her face, and Emily Jackson with the Melbourne shot to Lewis. Say his name and he appears. The AAA mixed tag team champions being embarrassed and humiliated by Joe Hendry and Emily Jackson. I can't believe this. Wave your hands from side to side and say Emily Jackson and Joe Hendry celebrating with the WWE Universe. Joe Hendry and Emily Jackson getting the last word on Skip Jocko and Cassie Lewis. This is absolutely embarrassing. I love you too, Isabel. Excuse me, Gigi. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Alicia. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I know you're getting ready for your big match with AJ Lee coming up, but what are your thoughts heading into the biggest match of your career against TNA Knockouts World Champion AJ Lee? You're the one that challenged her last week, but unfortunately you couldn't convince her to put the title on the line. She's a coward. She's a coward. That's why she didn't want to defend it. But also, she's defending it Saturday at a TNA show. So maybe at the same time, I kind of get it. And also, how does it feel to be free from Shotzi? It feels really good. It feels really good, and I can finally be myself. Because Hell's favorite is back. Hell's favorite is back, and I am going to show the world what I'm truly capable of. And tonight, AJ Lee is going to get the full course tonight. And when I beat AJ tonight, I will be next in line for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Big opportunity for Gigi Dolan as she heads to the ring. A big opportunity for young Gigi Dolan here tonight as she takes on AJ Lee. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, she is Hell's favorite, Gigi Dolan. Oh, Gigi Dolan gonna have the biggest match of her career as she takes on AJ Lee next. This is definitely the biggest match of her career. Lada, 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 lada. Let's light it up. Light it tonight. Let's light it up. The shooting stars are burning up in the sky. And her opponent from Union City, New Jersey, she is the TNA Knockouts Women's World Champion, AJ Lee. AJ Lee defeated Ash by elegance to become the TNA Knockouts World Champion. And AJ Lee has been demanding respect. Over the last several weeks, she has been demanding respect and saying that she deserves all the credit for the start of the kickstart of the women's revolution. She truly believes she was the original trailblazer. She truly believes she was the real trailblazer. AJ Lee was named as one of the top merchandise sellers in 2025. And yet Triple H continues to push people who aren't top merch sellers. And as she should, because she just came back. And as she bloody should be in the top merchandise sales. They even brought back her original Love Bites t-shirt. I wonder if she'll start. I wonder if she'll wear that old. I wonder if she'll bring back that. I wonder if she'll wear that again, or if she'll stick to the new design that she has. What a victory over AJ Lee would mean for the career of Gigi Dolan Wade. Oh, it would mean a lot. It would obviously mean a lot for the career of Gigi. She's branched away from Shotzi. She feels free. She feels free to be away from to be away from Shotzi. And now this is her chance to really break out and show the world what she can really do now. This is her big shot. Now I agree. This is definitely her big chance here to really make a name for herself. AJ Lee with a Hurricanrana. Down goes Dolan and a kick out. And AJ Lee in control here in the early stages of this match. This is kind of what you would expect from the veteran. AJ Lee has been going around demanding respect from the women's locker room. The full list is Alexa, AJ, Punk, Jacob, Jay, John, Penta, Ray, and Roman. So AJ is second, you're basically saying. The fact that I bet that hurts Triple H, because his guy Jey Uso is not even in the top 5. I bet that hurts his feelings. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at this. Gigi doing it. Oh, Gigi's doing it on AJ. And Gigi performing AJ's move on AJ. Gigi Dolan performing AJ's own move on her. And wait a second. And Gigi Dolan, Gigi Driver to knock off AJ Lee. Oh, so close. Oh, wow. That's the list in alphabetical order. Fair enough. But I do think it'd be utterly hilarious if Jey Uso's not even in like the top 5. Because we all know how much Triple H loves Jey. Roll up. Oh, so close. AJ Lee now. AJ Lee heavily underestimating Gigi Dolan, and it clearly shows. And it clearly shows here. Dolan with a slap to the face. Dolan with a slap to the face. And now AJ in trouble again, and Dolan off the top rope with a drop kick. Dolan off the top with a drop kick. Clothesline. Oh! And you wonder why Alexa and Rhea are pushed. Isn't it obvious? Yes. Yes, they're pushed because they're top merchandise sellers. And now Gigi again from behind trying to roll. Fans don't like them pushed because the fans hate them. That's why. Because if the roles were reversed, and if Rhea and Alexa were losing a lot, if the roles were reversed and Rhea and Alexa weren't getting pushed, I guarantee you the fans would complain. Surprised Becky wasn't named, to be honest. Well, and Seth, because he's not there. And Seth Rollins, he ain't there. And Gigi with a strike to the face. Oh, man. AJ Lee is really on the back foot right now. And AJ is really on the back foot right now. And AJ, oh, man. Oh, and there's the win. And that was the love bites. And that was the victory. And AJ with the love bites. And that's the win as she puts away Dolan. Here's your winner, the TNA Knockouts World Champion, AJ Lee. And look, and that, big win there for AJ. Gigi put up a hell of a fight, and now look at AJ continuing her assault on Dolan. The match is over, but AJ looking to assault Dolan some more. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, there's Xia Brookside, the woman that'll be meeting AJ this Saturday at TNA's next show. Oh, and look at this. And Xia Brookside taking down AJ. Xia Brookside, who will be taking on AJ at TNA's next big event this Saturday. And Brookside, oh man, Brookside went for a finisher, but AJ rolls out and escapes. Xia Brookside, who will be meeting AJ Lee this Saturday at TNA's next premium show. Coming to the aid of Gigi Dolan. But AJ escaping Xia Brookside for now. She'll have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide tomorrow, Saturday, when AJ Lee and Xia Brookside collide. Tatum? Yes, Shotzi. You know what to do tonight, right? You got one job tonight, and that is to take out Indy Hartwell. Yes, I will. And you know what else you got to do this Sunday? You're going to help me win the title, understand? Yes. Hey, Tay. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Lyra? Get out of here. What? Can't I talk to my friend? No, you can't. No, you can't. Because... damn that Emily Jackson! Wow. Wow, she's definitely seen better days. Look, Lyra, I'm only telling you this once. If you want to hang out with Tatum, then you gotta agree to become a part of Chemical X. And how many times have I told you I'm not interested in joining your group? Well then, get lost. Well then, get lost. Tatum is my friend now. Tatum is my friend, not yours. Focus on your own career. I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest. Your group is dumb. I hope Indy beats you. That way, I can beat her. I'm not joining your dumb group. I hope Indy beats you. That way, I can beat her. And Tate? I really hope you eventually leave Shotzi. Because you deserve better than someone like Shotzi. Stand up for yourself, Tate. Don't listen to her. What's the metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. We'll never hear the shot that takes you down. Out of time, so say goodbye. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. The bad dream, broken dreams, I beg them for you. I miss it too. I wish they'd bring it back. I make them for you. Well, here comes Drew McIntyre, who confronted Chris Reigns earlier to let him know that they're having a match tonight. Well, Drew McIntyre and Chris Reigns meet tonight in non-title action. Drew McIntyre would love nothing more than to get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Dun dun. Yeah. Oh, dun dun. Chris is the one. Dun 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 and his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Reigns. Cool that your friend got to meet Indy. I know, he's so lucky. Because he went to the Renegades of Wrestling show that Indy Hartwell was at. What about Rhea and Alexa? They get pushed because they have top merchandise sales. Yeah. Chris went to Renegades of Wrestling and he saw Indy Hartwell was scheduled for that. Strange she is only a heel in Renegades of Wrestling. Yeah, but I guess it makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for her to be a heel in TNA if she's going after the TNA title. Everywhere else, she acts like a face. And here we go. Oh! Chris Reigns and Drew McIntyre meeting for the first time ever, one-on-one here on SmackDown. Well, Drew McIntyre will love nothing more than to get into the World Heavyweight Championship picture, and the best way to do that is to defeat Chris Reigns here tonight. Well, Chris Reigns called Drew McIntyre the biggest choke artist when it comes to challenging for world titles, because every time he's challenged for a world title, he's always come up short. Well, Chris Reigns, you know, he better watch himself when it comes to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is very dangerous. Oh. Drew McIntyre now in control. Sky, don't watch because I'm going to hurt your man. I'm going to destroy him. And look at this now. Drew McIntyre looking into the camera, mentioning Sky Lynch. And now into the cover. Into the cover on the world champion, and Chris kicks out. And I don't think Chris appreciated Drew McIntyre mentioning his girlfriend Sky Lynch. And now Chris hammering away on McIntyre. Oh! And a kick out. And McIntyre kicks out at 2. And now Chris. Oh! Nice slam there by the world champion. A big win here for Chris will go a long way for him. Obviously, because it would mean he would get some momentum heading into his big match with Jon Moxley at the pay-per-view. Absolutely. But Drew McIntyre knocking off Chris would also be a big deal for him, because then that would get him in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Chris Reigns has McIntyre up. Oh man, and McIntyre gets hung up. McIntyre getting hung up, and now Chris starting to build momentum. And now the World Heavyweight Champion is starting to make a comeback. And now the World Heavyweight Champion starting to build momentum. Drew McIntyre getting dropped to the outside. These two men just continue to beat the hell out of each other on the outside. You can only imagine what is going through the mind of McIntyre and Chris Reigns as these two continue to battle it out. Oh man! And these two gladiators continue to fight. Chris Reigns and McIntyre continue to battle it out on the outside. Oh man! A Superman punch by Chris. Oh, wait a second, Chris, look at this! Chris Reigns now. Referee had a count of 9. Oh, and McIntyre just makes it back in. McIntyre just made it back in before the count of 10. Oh, Glasgow Kiss. Oh, that could do it. The Glasgow Kiss. And Chris holds on. Come on, Christopher. Come on, Christopher. Look at this. And Drew McIntyre dumping Chris Reigns to the outside. Come on, you Roman Reigns wannabe! Look at this. McIntyre destroying our announce table. Jack McIntyre's destroying our announce table. Look out. Back outside these two competitors go. Back outside these two competitors go. Oh, look out! Into the Coca-Cola station. Ignore the fact that says Prime. Ignore the fact that says Prime. And now into the crowd. And these two gladiators brawling in the crowd now. Chris and McIntyre, these two clearly showing no regard to the rules. These two are showing absolutely no regard to the rules. These two are showing no regard to the rules. The referee's called the match off. Ding 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 ding. The referee's called the match off. Jeez, look at Chris run. Look at him run. The referee's calling this match off as both men get counted out. Both men got counted out, but I don't think these two really care. McIntyre and Chris with an all-out brawl. These two are all-out brawling with each other. Get up! And look at this, McIntyre looking for a Claymore. Oh, and Chris avoids it. And Chris avoids the Claymore. And Chris for the spear. And Chris Reigns. Oh, spear through the barrier. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Chris Reigns and Drew just went through the barrier. A spear right through the barrier. Chris Reigns just speared McIntyre through the barrier. Good grief. Drew McIntyre is out of it. And Chris Reigns getting back to his feet. And, oh, hey, there's Moxley. Moxley from behind, grabbing Chris Reigns, looking to choke him out. Drew McIntyre, and look at this, Drew is down. John Moxley's got his hands on the world champion, trying to choke him out. And now Mox sends Chris back into the ring. Chris now trying to struggle to get back to his feet. And now now look at this. And now Moxley looking for the paradigm shit. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a minute, Chris got free. Spear! Chris with a spear! And Chris with a spear on Moxley. Chris just speared the lights out of Moxley. Sending a message to Mox and Owen McIntyre with a Claymore! McIntyre claymores Chris Reigns! My God, this match ended in a no contest. The referee waved it off. But McIntyre gets the last laugh on the world champion. Chris Reigns has got a lot on his plate. Not only he's got to deal with Moxley this Sunday, but now a lurking Drew McIntyre. Things are now getting even more hectic in the World Championship scene. And there she is, the WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell. She is ready for action here in our main event. She takes on Tatum Paxley in the main event on SmackDown. Hello, Indy. Lyra. Don't think for 1 second I'm going to play nice to you. That title is going to be mine. I look forward to stepping in the ring with you. Until then, I've got a chemical X to take care of. And we've taken our final commercial break, and we're back here on SmackDown, and Jade Cargill is joining us out here on commentary, as she is going to be a part of the big triple threat match this Sunday, as it will be Indy Hartwell, Shotzi, and Jade Cargill. It is still stupid that Shotzi is involved in my match. I agree, it is really stupid. Well, Jade, maybe if you didn't interfere, then maybe Indy would have beaten Shotzi. Indy Hartwell failed. Don't use me as an excuse. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. All the demons, thrones is come to light. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to ring, representing Chemical X, Tatum Paxley. Well, Tatum Paxley has been given a job to take care of Indy Hartwell and soften her up. This girl is a bit of a weirdo, I'll tell you that much. She may be weird, but she's very talented. You know, I'm very confused with Lyra Valkyria. Like, she wants Tatum Paxley to stand up for herself, but she's still acting the same way she normally would. Well, hey, her and Tatum are friends. She obviously wants her friend, you know, to do the right. She wants her friend to stand up for herself, I guess. Hard to lose when the heart won't quit. And her opponent from Melbourne, Australia. She is the WWE Women's Champion. The woman with a heart that won't quit. The WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell. Well, Indy Hartwell doesn't have great odds this Sunday in triple threat action. The storm is coming, and I am going to be the next women's champion. I believe you. Well, Jade, you're very confident in your own abilities. I mean, if you're that confident in your own abilities, I don't think it would really bother you if Shotzi was in the match. I earned my right to fight Indy. I overcame 4 of the top names to get that opportunity. And Shotzi just cries and weasels her way into my match by having a big old meltdown that she got robbed. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. She got screwed over. Big deal. Tatum Paxley looking to soften up Indy Hartwell. But you know damn well she's only doing that for Shotzi's sake. You know she's only doing it for Shotzi's sake and not Jade's sake. I couldn't care less about Shotzi or her stupid little sidekick, Tatum Paxley. I couldn't care less about any of them. All I care about is Indy Hartwell and becoming the new women's champion. That's all I care about. Oh! And Indy Hartwell in control. And Indy Hartwell now in control of Tatum Paxley. Tatum, you know, despite the fact she's a little bit of a weirdo and a bit of a cuckoo in her head, she is very, very talented in that ring. Oh, no doubt about it. She may be weird. She may be out there, she may be bizarre, but deep down, there's some real talent in there, in that weirdness. Well, Tatum Paxley is in a very rough situation, because obviously she's, you know, working for Shotzi out of fear after what happened with Gigi. But also she wants to hang out with her friend, Lyra Valkyria. But Shotzi, being a bossy boots, just stopping Tatum Paxley for doing that. Well, Shotzi's been telling Tatum and Lyra, especially Lyra, you want to be friends with Tatum, then you got to be a part of my group. And Lyra has said she's not interested in the group. And now Paxley gaining momentum, and Hartwell takes down Paxley. Pretty Savage, and there's the Pretty Savage. Oh, and a kick out. Wow, why were they floating in the air for? Why were they floating in the air? And Shotzi, and Shotzi getting on the apron. Shotzi getting on the apron, and Indy taking her down. Shotzi got on the apron, and that slight distraction was enough. That slight distraction paid off. And that slight distraction paid off. And now Tatum looking for the psycho trap. Tatum was looking for the psycho trap. Indy counters into the It Hurts Donut. And Hartwell with the win over Paxley. Here is your winner, Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell taking down Tatum Paxley, and Shotzi from behind attacking Indy Hartwell. And now Shotzi from behind assaulting Indy. And now here comes Jade Cargill. Oh, Tatum. Oh, and Shotzi gets booted by Jade Cargill. And look at Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley jumping on the back of Jade Cargill. Oh, look at this. And Tatum pays for it. Big kick right to the mush. Big kick to the mush. Paxley paid for it, and now Indy Hartwell trying to get Jade up for the It Hurts Donut. Oh, wait a sec. And Shotzi, ramming both Jade and Indy into the post. She just rammed them both into the post. Smart strategy, that was smart. And Shotzi with the never wake up DDT on Indy. Gotta give Shotzi credit, that was smart. Jade Cargill laid out on the outside after getting rammed into the post by Shotzi. And Shotzi laying out Indy with the never wake up, and Shotzi raises the WWE Championship. This will be mine! This will be mine Sunday! Is Shotzi gonna live up to her destiny? Is Shotzi finally gonna fulfill her destiny and become the new WWE Women's Champion? This is mine! This Sunday at King and Queen of the Ring. Thank you all for joining us. And good night. Chemical X runs this division.